3, 2, 1. Get off the screen. Hello and welcome to the Emo Boys podcast. I'm your host Nate, and these are these guys. Introduce yourselves.
Hi.
Do it.
Emily.
Do it right now. That's Emily.
It's me, Liam.
Supposed to say that?
Yeah. Just do the little introduction.
Someone's practicing like
Chelsea
flute or
Manning on
I
the
was-
screen.
Yeah, Jonah's the HIV virus. Yeah, I was gonna ask, can you guys
Excuse
hear
me,
the
I
flute
prefer
going
the
off?
term sloppy Steven.
Yeah, it's sloppy Steven.
Sloppy Steve is the HIV. I am Lee Harvey Oswald himself. I am no other. I'm the only one
Alright.
appearing as myself on this show.
That's actually just him. Like he
Mhm.
never
I'm
died.
back.
That was kind of a hoax.
Mhm.
He's come back.
You
How
see in
old
that
would he
picture?
be now?
The guy behind me in that picture was actually the one who got shot. I made it.
How old was he? How old would he be if Lee Harvey?
How old am
was
I
alive?
now, you mean?
Yeah. How old is good old Lee? Good old Lee Harvey.
Or are you talking to me like I'm not here?
I'm
I am Lee Harvey
Fuck, I
Oswald.
just got it. I just got bamboozled so hard. I'm gonna kill myself.
Let's see.
How old was he? He was like a mid-30s looking lad.
He's a pretty good shot.
He's a pretty good shot. He was in the army, right?
Yep.
He was in the
ex-Marine.
Marine Corps,
See,
dumbass.
just goes to show, if you're in the army, you're more likely to become a traitor to the state.
Right now,
So-
I'm actually exactly 80 years old.
Wow. As of today?
Actually, no,
Happy
I'm turning
birthday,
80.
Lee.
Yeah, guys, it's my birthday in
All
like
right, everyone,
19 days.
put a fat happy Lee Harvey on as well.
Happy birthday.
No, it's not yet, guys. It's still got like 3 weeks or so.
All right.
Happy birthday, Lee.
Happy birthday, Lee. All right. What topics do we got for today, other than the flute and also my dog in the background?
Mr. Sloppy Steve, could you give us some clarification? What instrument is that?
No. This is actually me. This is my flute going off in the background. I'm actually gonna go see if I can resolve that issue. Just start talking.
Is it a
about me.
flute? Or a
Mom,
piccolo?
stop playing the flute. She won't stop playing the flute, Mom.
Anyway, I was going to talk about drive-thrus. Did you know that the drive-thru microphone is always on? It just doesn't magically turn on when you're ready to order. It just
Really?
it's on when you get up there. And not many people know this, and I didn't know this until I saw something on Reddit. But yeah, so it's a pretty sensitive mic, and it's like always on. So when you're like swearing and being obscene right before you place your order, they can hear you. So my dear friends Miles and Henry did not know this. Miles particularly.
All right.
And there was some obscene things said, slightly obscene things said for a particular McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm interested. McDonald's drive-thru. What happened?
Wasn't that bad? Yeah. The worst part of that interaction was that we thought there was another drive-thru window, so we paid and then we just left basically.
Wait, who was it? Was it you?
Me, Henry, and Miles, and we thought there was another window, so we just drove around the building. Because we just paid him, and then he came back really confused because he was poor little kid holding a McFlurry out the window, waiting for someone to come pick up the food they paid for.
How'd you forget how a drive-thru works?
We thought there was another window, like where you pay and then you pick up food.
Fair.
Thank you.
I really wanted ramen this weekend. I'm sad.
You can blame my brother for that.
Yeah. What's his name? Mark?
Michael.
Michael. There we go.
Oh yeah,
Michael
what happened?
Dome.
I
Michael
thought you
Dome.
guys had big plans to get ramen.
Well,
Yeah,
Michael
you're
Thomas
wrong.
Havens, he turned 20 this week, although he does not seem 20.
I mean, he does look exactly like you, but a little older. With the haircut
He
that's
doesn't
less
use Facebook
autistic.
anymore because he thinks it's like a government ploy or something.
Sounds like Jonah.
So I wished him happy birthday, but I realized it was all for naught because he thinks it's spying on him. So.
Probably is, honestly. I don't know. I'm okay with it. I've accepted, like, you know what? Good old Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuck. They probably know more about me than I do. I'm okay with it. They're probably nice guys, you know?
So,
They
guys,
can find out about me.
I have a little game for us. I thought I'd spice up the show. We should do a drawing contest, okay? Does everyone have some sort of drawing software on their computer?
Goddamn terrible. Yeah, MS Paint.
I don't want to participate.
Are you sure? There'll be a prize.
Ooh, okay.
What's
I
the
want this
prize?
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll have to come up with one, but it's going to be good. So does everyone have some sort of thing they can draw with on their computer?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, we're each
Give me a second.
Jonah, find something.
I don't have any of that on my.
Okay, look up Google Drawing
Let's
or
do
something.
sketch.io.
Yeah,
There you go.
just like Google the word draw, and like the second result is gonna be the right one.
I'm gonna come up with something, and you'll have 2 minutes to draw. No, we'll give you 3.
He's just making this game up on the spot.
Can we actually talk about something interesting?
We will.
We ran out of topics 3 minutes into the show, and now we're drawing things.
We're gonna try this.
Yeah, this is.
Let's just do it. Little experiment. Shut up. You're real.
We'll make it 2 minutes. We'll make it 2 minutes. Here we go. Okay, Jonah, you ready?
No, I'm not participating.
Jonah's a party poover.
I do not consent.
Fine, I'll participate in Jonah's place, even though I know what the topic is. I haven't thought about it though. So the topic is going to be, I'll do MS Paint. I'm more familiar with that tool set.
Fucking choosing it.
Let's see, I'm doing some tippy tapping. Okay, so the theme of our little drawing contest is going to be the JFK shooting. You have, I'll give it 2:30. Ready? You have 2 minutes. So I don't need to make
Well, I work on all No, I don't know. Something about it just doesn't sound right.
Hey, we have the hottest takes on politics in the game.
Like what?
And don't you forget it. Like calling Yemen gay on public radio. Or no, it was retarded. I called Yemen retarded on public radio.
That was
Jesus
epic.
Christ, what a tragedy.
Wow, real special kid, Alex.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep.
Just put mine in the chat.
I like the building. The building really adds to that.
Oh my! I love the emotion as well. It's something that's often forgot in these historical drawings. Find my picture. I'm looking for mine. I took a few artistic licenses.
Here we go. I think mine's pretty good.
Oh, that's
Sweet mom.
Okay, mine's coming in. We'll go through
What
person
the
by.
fuck is this bit? This is the stupidest.
Mine.
Oh my god, you actually remembered all the details.
Well, okay. Should I explain mine first? It's the most confusing.
Yeah, let's hear an explanation for this fucking.
Okay, so in that
tragedy.
tower of that I think it was a library. That's
No, it was like an abandoned factory or something.
well,
I think
whatever.
it's a library.
It was
I
a
don't know.
library.
Okay, I'm incorrect.
So that series of pubes on the top window is Lee Harvey Oswald. You see, he wasn't actually the one who killed JFK in my version of history. The aliens actually deflected it and killed Abraham Lincoln. It was not, in fact, whatever that guy was, Henry Ford.
Abe.
I thought it was a big. I drew the top hat, but I ran out of time to make more detail. That's what's going on there. It was actually 44th President Obama who killed JFK.
I like he's just a brown blob.
That's what I said was not okay. Yeah. Anyways, that's what happened behind that signpost. You know, historically, there was the moment where he went behind.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a senator who also died or got hit.
No, there was a senator, and I think there was like some kind of like I think he was like he worked for the Secretary of Defense or something, like something related to that.
Oh my god, you know in the video, she like leans back to try and grab the piece of his head that got blown off.
Oh god.
It's so messed up. Honestly, I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what her plan was, even if she caught it.
Like
It's
a
kind of
little
too
like
late at that point.
token, like her little memory of him.
Oh my
I think it was
god.
more medical, but that's an interesting.
I mean, what could you... Okay, first of all, it's the 1960s. Their medicine was like, give you some opioids and a pat on the back. Like, that's about it. And second of all, even today, I don't think you could really repair that one if you took the half of his head that got blown up. I got this. Sew it back on.
So do you guys want to go through yours and talk about your artistic process?
Mine, there's not really much to mine. It's just, his head's coming off, and he's got a little frowny face because he's sad, and then, his wife's saying, Zooey Mama.
There she is.
You have the best car.
I don't
think
know.
you have the best car.
I like the abstract, uneven wheels. You know,
I like the steering wheel.
My steering wheel's pretty good.
I like the implication that his head comically rolled off the back of the car and went rolling in some sort of dramatic way. That was
I thought that-
awful.
I didn't even realize that was his head. I thought it was like a rock. Oh, he's frowning.
Yeah, at first I thought that was just like his hairline or something.
I thought the
Zooey
red
Mama.
was like his hair blowing in the wind or something.
Yeah. Emily actually like put some effort into the perspective on the car. I can appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
She's a real
I like-
artist.
I like the little. It seems it was an done in an artistic flurry. It seems you ran into some problems when it came to the bullet going around.
Yeah.
So there was some magic
Curves
bullet line.
around.
Some magic
Magic bullet.
some pro shooting skills from Mr. Lee or myself. There, there's a slight parabola above the first one's head.
What is the gun in Emily's? It looks like he's holding just a particularly large hot dog or something.
Gangster. I appreciate the self-driving car though.
Yeah. I thought
That's the
when I
time.
first what? Nice. I thought when I first looked at Liam's drawing, I thought the good old Abe up there was a tree branch, and he was like incorporating the details where the first shot hit a tree branch, and I was really proud of you. And then you explained to me that it was an alien deflecting the bullet into Abraham Lincoln,
Yes.
and I was significantly less proud.
Well, you should just familiarize yourself with history more, and this wouldn't happen. That's what happened.
That's what happened to Abe.
The aliens teleported Abe to be shot by Lee Harvey Oswald, and then put him back in the theater before anyone could notice.
Just
Henry Ford was
yoinked
just
him out real quick. It's a bunch of aliens dragging a dead body into the theater in like the 1800s.
Yes.
All right.
Amen, brother.
I really wish we could have seen Jonah's picture. I feel like Jonah would have had a good interpretation of events.
I'm just not feeling it.
That's
Who
all right.
was-
We'll get him next
Who was
time.
the guy that shot good old Lee Harvey?
I don't know.
Wasn't he also like some crazy?
I
Was
think
he
it was-
like a gangster?
He was a mom.
He was a gangster. Yeah, he was a real kooky character.
What if someone shot him on the way out of court? And they still imagine it was still going on to today. Everyone who was involved. It's like you shoot the guy and then you come out of your trial and you just get shot.
I'm gonna look at I was gonna say JFK conspiracies. Because I'm actually not up to date on the latest JFK. All right, here's a Wikipedia article on all of the different theories. Ooh, multiple gunman theory. That's a classic one.
Where it was just a gang of guys in every building with like machine guns, obviously.
Yeah, but that's like a boring one because that's like something that could have happened. I want to see some aliens. Let's see them aliens.
Well, the biggest conspiracy theory is that Lee Harvey Oswald shot him. I'm telling you, I passed. I got a 4 on the U.S. history test. I am technically the most qualified out of anyone here, so I'm right is what I'm going to go with. So, I mean, are you guys well qualified according to the College Board standards?
Ooh, here's one. Here's one
gonna
that
talk-
implicates the Umbrella Man.
What? Who's the Umbrella Man?
He's like he was
He's
the
some
closest
rando that's like
bystander.
standing around.
He was some
back
rando that was like right next to he was like on the sidewalk, and the car was driving right past him when
Did he just,
JFK's head had an oopsie.
Did he had a gun, or did he just?
No, he was just a guy. He got captured in the Zapruder film, so that's why everyone's busting up for him.
Someone throw a marble at his head and explode?
No one knows who the Umbrella Man is to this day. It's a mystery. Oh wait, that's not true. It's Louis Stephen Witt.
There we go. Mystery solved.
The big controversy was that why did he have an umbrella? It's a rainy day, and people were like, he fired a paralyzing dart from the umbrella, and it made JFK an easy target.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yes, it was boring and dumb. No, he fired
the car was still moved. So why would he paralyze him? Because the car was still. Someone still had to shoot him. Surely it's easier just to shoot him.
You know what my conspiracy? My conspiracy theory is that JFK's head just did that. It just happened.
Yeah. Harvey Oswald was just. He just had a rifle out a window, and he's like, "Oh wow."
Oh wow! No, Lee Harvey Oswald wanted to get a really good view of the parade. He was a massive JFK fan.
Looking at the parade through
so he wanted to go up high, and he knew he needed binoculars, but he didn't have any binoculars. So he got his rifle sight, so he could zoom in and see his hero driving down the road. Oh my God! Free Lee Harvey Oswald! Free my boy!
And it's a rare disease called kendicitis, where your head just explodes at inopportune times for other people.
Just boom. Yeah, so I don't think it was Umbrella Man, but everyone's like, he's an umbrella on a sunny day, but he said, he actually had the umbrella because it was like...
Too sunny?
No.
Jonah Bush, Steve, leave the...
What?
Oh, he's here.
Not
Jonah's here.
Green on the thing.
Oh, he's been talking for me.
Hello?
Yep, I can hear him. Technical difficulties? I think it's working. No, the umbrella was like a symbol of protest. So the Umbrella Man actually didn't like good old JF Kennedy. And the umbrella was a symbol of protest. So...
Magic bullets, magic bullets.
Bullets, man. Well, anyways... Oh, shit. Is it time for another... Sorry, is it time for another drawing round? Are we running out of commentary again?
God.
No, shut up.
Please, no more drawing.
For Christ's sake.
I want to find better JFK conspiracies. I
Hey,
really
you know
cannot
what
say
being
that word today.
unoriginal is called, Liam? You should, because that's what you're being. Oh!
I think this is pretty original. Shitty MS Paint drawings, speed rounds. Nothing is this bad on the internet.
That's true. I mean, here at Rodham G Productions, we're always setting new standards for garbage. LBJ had it done. He was killed by Lyndon B. Johnson. Did we talk about good old LBJ last time and how he just liked to whip his penis out at inopportune times?
Did we talk about? I think this was.
We talked about it, but it wasn't.
All, some would argue. It was quite opportune for him.
Oh.
No, because you didn't
talk
believe
about
me.
this on the radio
we
show.
Didn't, yeah, we didn't talk about it on the radio show. That would have been bad. We just talked about it when we.
I can't imagine that would go over well with the universe.
Honestly, I think Ned's just like he doesn't care at this point. He knows
I feel like Ned
is
like actually angry at us, but he's just letting it stew. You know, like he's slowly coming. And not like that. Not like school shooter rage in the back. But... God.
I can't really tell what his deal is.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a nice guy.
No, he's like a super nice guy, but what does he do when he goes home every night?
We're gonna have to censor his name.
I don't know. Probably hangs out with his wife, talks to his kids.
No, he doesn't have any kids, and he's not married.
He goes home with John. He hangs out with John.
Dude, honestly, hang out with
me and the boys.
Let's censor this heavily.
Just cut this entire segment out of the thing. Alright, so either LBJ had it done. Wait, okay. Actually, Jonah, you know more about this than I do. than I do. Was it really an
Yes.
intimidation tactic to just whip your fat old cock out during political negotiations?
I mean, that's what he did. Is it intimidating? It depends. Depending, I think it's very size dependent. It's not exactly one, you know.
Emily, have
It
you
may
heard
not
of this?
work for everyone.
It's not one size fits all.
LBJ was epic.
I wonder what it's like going through your head. Like, you're some, like, career politician, been in D.C. for, like, 20 years.
This'll
President's
show
just
China.
whipping his dick out.
Yeah, the Chinese peace talk, like Russian peace talk. Take this. And conference is over. I get to go home early.
Chairman Mao. What the fuck? LBJ.
Excuse me, but what?
Wait, okay, I don't actually know anything about Chairman Mao. Who was Chairman Mao?
He was a pretty big dick. You know, he tried to.
He looks like a big old teddy bear. He's like someone's grandpa.
Something interesting
Okay.
Chairman Mao did was try to plant orange trees 10 miles more northern each year. Didn't work because trees cannot, in fact, evolve that fast. So they just died in the cold. Interesting little thing.
He's got the spirit.
Yeah. He heard about evolution and then he was like, this'll work.
He got the general idea.
Mm-hmm.
Someone playing ping pong?
No, I'm just moving a lot of around.
Yeah, I'm just playing ping pong over here.
William is just.
I'll make
practicing.
more obnoxious noise in the background. Is that good? You guys hear that?
Yeah, it's great. What are you even doing? You have such a weird little like goblin hole. It's
It's a respectable office, thank you.
It's definitely a goblin hole.
I have a basement. I mean, you have a basement. I have an office with all-day natural light, 4 very nice windows, and a light that works sometimes.
You have a basement too. It's just where Clarence lives.
Yeah, that's that.
Clarence and the Babadook.
What did Mao do? What did good old Mao do? What was his big...
The Great Revolution killed
Wasn't the
like
Great-
a
Oh,
lot of.
he was
Turns out the Great Revolution wasn't that great.
It wasn't the Great Leap. It was some like confusing, just general communist, like Great Leap Forward, 5-year happy time, something.
Was
and
it
just-
5 years?
The general gist of it was everyone wanted to impress him, so what they did was they made steel in their backyards. But what they would do is they would melt down, they would recycle stuff. But what they had these things called blast furnaces. And it's just a furnace in
Oh,
your
from
backyard.
Minecraft? Blast furnace
Yes.
from Minecraft?
No, and what they would do is they
Yeah,
just
like
take
that.
like old stuff that was good metal and turn it into shitty metal in their backyards and ruin a bunch of produced stuff. And then to show off to Mao or just other local like officials, they would take their rice harvest and pile it in the middle of the field to show how much they had. And then it all just rotted, which was amazing. So a lot of good stuff coming out of China at that time, a lot of famine.
Look at my pile of rotting garbage.
This is in world news. China to send first willing astronaut into space. No more political prisoners. Well, I don't know about that, but
Wait,
yeah.
did they send political prisoners into space?
They could have, and we would not. But that is just a joke.
I mean, I
Haven't
wouldn't
they
put
only
it past them.
recently like got into space and did all that thing?
No, they have a better space program than we do.
Okay, yeah, that's because like everyone decided
'cause
in
we
like
don't
the
fund our
80s that
space
NASA
program.
sucks dong, and I don't know why, but the government's like, nope, not a thing anymore. NASA
Well,
bad.
We don't care
Well,
about the communists anymore. We were just trying
Yes,
to one up them.
as a general does pretty much suck.
Are we gonna have to play the country game on the podcast?
What the fuck is that? Oh no,
No, we're
we're talking.
Shut-
Shut up. Shut
Fine, I'll
up,
save
William.
that- I'll save
Ban
that
him from the
for DEF CON
podcast.
1.
Ban him from the podcast.
Okay. You'll see one day. I'll be here with my little assortment of games and party activities.
Party activities.
We can play tic-tac-toe.
4 tards play party activities for an hour. Outstanding.
Here,
I'll be making a list.
how about what's her name, Manning over there? Do you have anything to talk about?
No, I'm kind of really tired.
Good stuff. Okay. Here's
I'm
something
being honest.
important. Smash or pass, young Mao Zedong.
Pass. Hard
I would
pass.
definitely. Can we talk about young Stalin? Everyone, can we
Was
just get an
young,
image
oh,
of
I heard that young Stalin was attractive.
young Stalin is a definite.
Oh my gosh, he actually kind of was.
Yeah. I don't know
He
who
looks
in
like
this
a-
world would turn down Stalin as a young
He
one.
doesn't look
Hey
Russian.
there, why don't
He looks like
you
Cuban.
quit Stalin? Well, he wasn't. He was Georgian. You racist piece of shit.
What? He was from Georgia?
The other
Yes.
one, the poor one that gets invaded all the time.
The one that gets invaded by...
Actually, that doesn't clear up much except for the invasion thing. The poor one doesn't actually clear up the right George.
Wait, yeah. Both Georges are poor. Actually, I don't know. I think George is doing okay.
Can we
As
get a
far
young
as-
Stalin in chat, someone,
Can
though?
we get a young Stalin in
Georgia
chat?
the state? Georgia the
Yeah,
state
Georgia-
is not doing great.
Really?
We need a reference
I don't
image.
know.
Georgia
I-
the state and Georgia the country have no money.
Look at
I
him.
lived in like Atlanta
And both have
for a little bit, and they were
Been
fine.
invaded by northern
Atlanta
neighbors.
was doing-
He's got some mad bisexual energy going on. He's got that
Mad
fancy little, like,
bisexual energy.
that fancy little, like, pattern
Yeah, what
scarf.
the hell is he wearing?
He's got a lot of product in his hair. And if he doesn't, it's just like potato grease, I guess. I mean, Stalin was literally just a gangster who just like beat up people for like some political parties in like the 1910s. And then he's like, okay, I guess I'll be a politician.
Oh, I found the area that we were talking about. Like the area like right below Mongolia where you just make a bunch of mouth noises and then say Istan and then it's a country.
What the fuck? Look at this man.
I don't appreciate
Is that
such
Putin?
Doesn't he look
racially
Irish?
charged rhetoric.
Why does he look like Jeb Morgan?
He's got some fat, big sucking lip.
He's got some dick sucking lips.
Jesus Christ.
Hate,
What a,
hate to do
what
it
a,
too.
what a
Putin
haircut.
got some dick sucking lips.
That's like a hairpiece as well.
Honestly,
He looks
Liam, you
Irish,
should
though.
try that out. You should try that haircut out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna steal his old hair. I would pay anything to have Stalin's hair. His old hair, not his like when he died, like at 5 foot. Let's see.
Yeah, wasn't he really short?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of like communist leaders were short.
It was like
Isn't
cuts-
Putin pretty short? Putin height.
Well, Putin isn't. a
He's
communist.
5'7". Putin might as well be. I don't know. Putin's cool. Putin to keep doing what he's doing. I don't mind. He can be a communist.
Well,
to be
hot
honest.
takes with Nate. Putin's pretty cool guy.
He's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. Honestly, we need more world leaders to take shirtless pictures on horseback
Do we?
because that's like
I don't
that's
think I'd
pretty
want to
good.
see our current president. Actually, maybe I would.
This is unfortunate. Wait.
Stop body shaming.
Theresa May.
Oh no! She looks better than she does now.
Really?
She's got the same sort of-
Theresa May.
They start withering like British people. You know, they look normal when they're like adults for a little. They all go through this weird transformation, kind of half frog phase when they're teenagers, and then they turn back into like withering, faded people when they
Is this
get
some sort of Irish racism thing?
No. Okay, just I don't want to dox. Can we censor some names here?
Dude, I'm gonna have to censor names throughout this entire podcast.
Well, you're gonna have to do it earlier because them's as good
I'm
lads.
gonna cut my fucking foreskin off. Alright, yeah, just do it.
Thank you. This show goes down the whole any minute. Anyways, Martin and Henry, two British lads I know. They both
Okay,
went through the same.
It's fine. Look, we need to establish this. I don't need to censor it if you don't say their last names. Okay?
Too late. Anyways,
So
Henry
stop
would
saying
agree to
their last
this.
names.
You go through a little bit of a frog phase. When you're straight. I don't know how to.
She kind of looks like a frog here.
Yeah, not so much.
Oh no, files too
I happen to
big.
be an ex. This is my field, actually, the study of the British life cycle.
They're a
let's
different
see.
species.
They truly are.
Wait, what was the country Borat was from? That was one of those Istans. Kazakhstan, yeah.
Uncultured swine.
Sorry.
No.
Oh,
how do you
there's
not know
where
where
Georgia
Borat
is. It's right next. It's right next to Turkey. All right, I know nothing about Middle East geography.
How do I-
There's a city in Pakistan called Islamabad. Islamabad.
But they are Islamic.
Ironically,
No, that's why
full
it's
of
funny.
Islamists.
Oh shit, that was the wrong one. Shit. No, everything wrong.
Why go?
What is the origin of the Istan thing? Where does Istan come from?
Turkey, probably.
Oh, that's really boring. It just means place of or
What?
country. Place of Kazakh. Place of Uzbek.
First name Istan, last name Bull.
Okay, let's see here.
So Istanbul is
Bowl?
place of bullshit
Place
then,
of
correct?
bowl. Well, there's no shit part.
No, this is
Place of bowl.
epic.
There's a lot of
Istanbul
bowls
destroyed.
there. Left wing destroyed. I guess it'd be right wing because they're in the east.
Let's see. I have it here somewhere. There it is.
Stop with your liberal propaganda.
See,
The
that's
hell is that?
that's the frog phrase.
That's terrifying.
That is the frog face.
That's
Their face goes all soft.
terrifying.
There's a bit like they all go through that phase around the same time in their life.
Oh God.
I know.
I mean, usually Jonah's the one bringing the like subtle racism to the show.
This is not
This time we
subtle
got
racism.
Liam.
It can't be
This
racist
isn't
for the British
subtle at
Empire.
all.
They invented
Sorry,
racism.
overt racism.
They invented racism.
I'm pretty sure it was a German guy, but whatever.
I
Anyway,
don't think racism got invented.
Our
I think it
former
was
tech
like
director-
monkey tribes back in like 3 billion BC. Like those guys on the other side of the river look funny.
okay, well, the British were the ones to colonize it. Those guys, them is bad.
That's bad. We need to
Anyways.
get, you know what? Hot take. We need to go back to British India. That was a good time.
I think India disagrees.
You know what we really need to see? We need to see Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. They all need to team up and form like one mega-istan, like Power Rangers. I want to
Yes.
see that.
I guess Stan.
Biggest stan.
The one to stand to rule them all.
I mean, we could put Afghanistan and Pakistan in there too, but it needs to be like a league of like istans that no one actually knows.
Let's see. And this is my later stage of life. I have a theory on this, actually, why they're like this. I like this.
Eugenics with Liam.
It's not eugenics, it's facts. I've broken my Discord. There he is. Okay, and this is my college thesis.
Good old Boris.
I broke my computer. I can't get back into this. I just dropped things into it.
Good old
I can't actually move that window now.
Oh no.
Why is that? Oh, this is extremely broken. Oh, there it is. But anyways, my theory that they use some of their excess life energy in their early stages, and that's what you get this frog-like bloating. And then later on, they are lacking in this life energy, and they get these sort of faded kind of husk appearance, such as Theresa May or Boris Johnson. But research still needs to be conducted.
What do they use all their life energy for in the first stages of?
Look at that, all that excess bloating.
What is
So fucking so stupid.
This is the stupidest bit because I'm not even sure if it's a bit.
And I'm not sure if it is either.
Wait, okay. How tall was my boy Stalin?
We back to this.
No, because I'm wondering. Stalin height.
As a vertically impaired person, Nate wants to know his shots at becoming
I
a
am
world
very
leader.
average, thank you very much. I'm taller than... Who was it?
Are you
Am I
tall?
taller than Putin? I am taller than Putin. I'm 2 inches taller than Putin. Suck it,
Are
Putin.
you taller than... Okay, Jonah, you can't say that much because it's not like you're that tall.
Yeah, John, aren't you the same height as me?
No, Nate's like 5'7". I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'9".
No, you are.
See, this is the complete bullshit. All guys manufacture their height out of nothing. So I haven't measured my
I'm
height in
6'10".
a while. And because everyone calls themselves 6 foot around this height. So I don't know what height I am. Because I'm like 5'11", and then like I'm taller than some people who call themselves 6 foot. I'm like, I guess I'm 6 foot. And then like other people are like, no, I'm 5'11", and I'm like, I thought I was 6, and you're taller than me.
My driver's license says 5'9". Somebody.
My driver's license doesn't have a height on it. You know why? Because it's a
Why?
real driver's license.
You were too
What?
short.
How did we get different driver's licenses? That doesn't make any sense.
I have no idea.
How does your driver's license not have your height on it?
It definitely does.
I'm convinced
It
that
does
you're...
not. It does.
Are you looking at it right now?
I would put it in chat, but someone would probably steal my fucking identity or some
True.
bullshit. Fool me once. Fucking.
Let me get a...
No, fool me once, Nigerian prince. Fool me
Mao
once.
Zedong is taller than me. 5'11". Disappointing. That's pretty tall, actually.
Jonah's driver's license is just a piece of paper, like, written in crayon. And he drives a car.
I drive good.
Let me drive.
I thought Mao
Do you have
Zedong...
your license yet?
Liam doesn't.
I do not. I am
Fucking
a...
peasant.
Everyone bully Liam. He can't
I don't
drive.
even understand why. He's been
I
able
do
to
not
get
have
it
a
for
car
like
to drive.
2 years.
It is partly
No,
out of
Liam-
laziness.
Liam's excuse is that he's quote unquote busy. He goes home, plays video games for 30
Yes.
hours, and just passes the fuck out.
That's my excuse to my mother. I just do not wish to drive my sister because it would be
Join the
all
radio
too-
station, or she signed up.
Hey, Mary.
Did she?
Whatever her last name
Oh.
is, because I'm not gonna try and censor
Someone's
it.
little sister, who will not be named.
Mary.
You have worse little siblings, okay?
I'm not naming
does
my
she
own.
look
I'm
like? Does
naming
she look
someone
like you?
else's.
No, not really.
I've
looks
only
like my
seen her
aunt.
like once, and she was like running down through the kitchen to like
She-
get a
she's-
snack or something. And just scurried
Oh, in
back
my house.
upstairs. Yeah.
Remember the orange peel thing?
No, what the fuck is the orange?
Jonah remembers Signs of Life. It was Mary in the area recently.
Me and Liam were working on this like retarded bio, and I'm over his house, and I just like hear scampering in the distance. And Liam's like, "Shh, she's out there."
Shh, what's that? What's that? Right there. Zoom in. No, God, was that during the transect thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. During Miss Benson's final project, I was going to do a transect lab of Haywood Meadow, and we gave up about 20 minutes in. Jonah was my field assistant. It was awful.
Nice. Wasn't there a lab from first quarter that you turned in like December?
Probably.
I remember like it might have been on an episode of Emu Wars. We were talking about fucking turning in labs like 3 months late every
I
single
did
time.
my best in that class. Thank you very much.
Did you really?
You're so lucky you
Did you
have
really?
the retard pass.
Mm-hmm.
Did she
unlimited
give you
time.
the retard pass? Was she like, oh, that's fine, sweetie?
I get time and a half on my GPA, obviously. Multiplied by 1.5. Oh boy.
Can I get time and a half on the mile?
I get distracted by birds and butterflies.
Oh, we don't have to run the mile this year. That's very...
Epic.
That's...
Why does
Which is
Discord break 5?
Yeah, my fucking mile time, I used to be like so fast. I used to try so hard. I got like a 6:30 freshman year, and junior year I got an 8:30.
Oh my gosh.
We out here.
Didn't Henry get like a 13-minute mile or something?
Did he really?
It's not
How
Gucci.
how can you physically run that slow?
I mean, that's just basically walking. You can probably walk a minute and
Stretch with
13
my like
mile.
5-minute, 30-second mile or anything like that. But
Here's
Remember that time you got hit in the balls like really hard during gym?
I
That was,
do, in fact,
I was concerned.
remember that.
I
That's-
sent a worried text that night.
That's the first text. It was, you got my number from somebody. It's like, is your balls okay? And I can still look through our text history.
Because I didn't
and
see
that's
you for the rest of the
first
day. I don't
text.
know if they just kind of put you in a body bag and wheeled you away or something.
I'm gone.
Because you didn't move for like
That's
5
it.
minutes. Everyone was like, oh no.
That was fucking, I got fucking wrecked. That was a perfect shot.
I was tasked with escorting your disheveled.
We were trying to get up the stairs and I was getting like lightheaded. It was a fucking,
I'm like, oh no, he
terrible
gone
time.
that.
like my vision was black. And like until we got to the top of the stairs, and you wouldn't have caught me because you were just kind of like standing off to the side.
I think I was ahead of you actually.
Fucking most useless. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of like taking people to the nurse, when I was TAing Spanish, which was a fucking terrible time, by the way. Bunch of little shits. I got the worst class.
Oh my,
Thank you. There was
I just had a casualty. Oh, I just had like 7 casualties all at once. Oh
He's
god.
playing fucking
Video games.
World.
It's 262 degrees inside. How the hell does that happen?
What is this
What are you
RimWorld
talking about?
colony? What the hell is going on?
Did you throw a Molotov or something?
No. Oh, the place just starts spontaneously combusting because it's hotter than a freaking oven in here.
Why? Okay,
You sound
whatever.
like Damon there for not Damon, Lucas. For a moment.
Good old 11 on the ACT.
Hey, don't go after Damon. He's a good boy.
I haven't actually ever seen Damon.
He's an elusive creature.
Okay, yeah. So this girl was like,
Alright.
Miss Lynch. She was the teacher.
God.
I have.
And you know the guy's name that died? His
Shut
name
up!
was
Shut
Nate.
up!
Shut up!
Shut up!
No RimWorld.
Okay.
He was 72 years old. Oh
Damn, he's
god.
old. Why were you having this guy like fight? He's like some geriatric man. Like, oh.
Heat stroke caused Nate to die. Wait, here. Heat stroke caused Nate to drop unconscious. Heat burned Nate, broiling his left leg. The fire burned Nate, singeing his torso. The fire burned Nate, singeing his left.
Thank
The fire
you,
burned
Jonah,
Nate,
for this
broiling his neck.
play-by-play.
The fire burned Nate,
Your
scorching his right.
dull-ass RimWorld save. Jeez.
Heat stroke caused Nate to die. He literally cooked inside of his own bedroom. I tried to wake him up, but no.
That's epic. That's gangsta. Yeah, so this girl was like, oh, I'm fucking lightheaded, I have a headache. I need to go to the nurse.
Oh
And
god.
Miss Lynch is like, alright, make sure she doesn't pass out on the stairs. But as soon as we get outside the classroom, she was like, alright, fuck off. I'm just gonna go, like, talk to my friends or something. Are you kidding me? like, I'm okay with, like, whatever. Spanish is boring as hell. But, why did you have to go to the nurse? Just go to the bathroom. Or, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Because now I have to walk in circles around the class to cover for her. It's like, oh, yep, I went all the way down to the nurse and came back. Fucking kill me. So then I walked in circles for, like, 5 minutes. That was a fucking terrible time.
Who is this? Who?
I wasn't listening.
Emily's just gone.
Do I know this person?
So tired.
They're in the grade below us.
How are you in gym with someone who's in the grade
It's
below
not
you?
Jip. There's no one.
No one was
Yeah.
listening to this goddamn story. I'm gonna go put my head through the drywall, dude. Jesus.
I'm doing a play-by-play drawing, a sort of mosaic of the show now.
Yeah,
I
let's see
have
it.
Nate in a taco sombrero. I'm not done yet. It's going to be done once the show's over. Nate in a taco sombrero with question mark and a poorly drawn stick figure girl saying, "I'm fine."
Wow, that's really cool.
And you look quite
That's a really
ghoulish.
incredible interpretation.
Thank
Oh,
you.
here's-
Of what's
here's-
happening.
here's a BBC
truly
art- oh.
awe-inspiring.
Thank you, sir.
Have you guys heard about like the you know how China's cities are like 10,000 people per square block?
And
That's
the air is just
racist.
solid at this point.
And they all live in like homes
I
that are
just
like a
had to-
bed and like a bucket
It's
to
not
shit
getting any
in.
better.
Here is now, not only that, now they're stacking them vertically.
Where they're stacking what vertically?
You know, like the little like 10-foot by 10-foot homes that they live in that are just like a bed.
So it's basically like Ready Player One.
Yeah, now, well, I've seen Ready Player One. Ready Player One had like at least shacks that were big enough to fit more than a bed and like a sink in. Yeah, so they actually ran out of land on the ground and are stacking them vertically.
Oh, that's nice.
What the hell is going on?
It's gonna be pretty hard to cut through all that air, you know. That's tough stuff.
You gotta
Oh, we can breathe
swim
it.
to work in China because it's fucking... You know what? China... Honestly, I would never want to go to China. I would want to go to Japan. Japan seems cool. Let's go
I don't
to
know who in
Japan
the right
sometime.
mind wants to go to China.
But China just seems terrible.
These days, if you go and you're from any other country, you're just gonna be used as a political prisoner, like guaranteed.
Ooh, Mine now.
Didn't Go Fun get like detained there or something when he went this
Oh,
summer?
not Bo.
I think so, yeah.
Why?
He had like a WhatsApp or whatever that like someone had sent him like some article about China or something, and then they found it when he was in the airport.
Like
Wait,
having.
who was looking through this guy's phone?
Oh, like I don't know, like the government flagged him or something.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, the article was probably about, having fun or something. Oh, God.
All right, so far we've suffered
Having
7
more
deaths.
than 2 kids.
7 deaths.
Jesus Christ, how many people are you throwing at this raid?
It's not a raid. Just my house is 300 degrees right now, so random shit is just catching on fire. And every time something catches on fire, the temperature goes up, so people are dying of heat stroke and burns.
Oh my god, did you guys... Alright, first of all, have you seen the trailer?
God damn it, how come I didn't research fire phone?
Shut up! Have you guys seen the trailer for the new Joker film?
Yes.
No.
What's opinions, Liam? What do you think?
Don't want to see.
I think
Don't
if
wanna see
you're
it.
into superheroes and villains and you are above the age of 13, then you're a complete, just unevolved human being.
Thank you for your terrible opinion, Jonah.
Well, I think they're just appealing to, the edgy DC fans who think Joker's hot or something.
Well, actually, no. The thing was, there were warnings put out about, possible shootings at screenings of Joker, because it's like a hit with the incel crowd.
Oh, God.
They relate to our boy, good old Joker. Oh my god.
It's so stupid.
Dude, incel subculture is the weirdest. We live in the weirdest timeline. Incels are the weirdest thing.
I saw a bunch of anarchists at, climate rally.
Don't tease me, man.
Anarchists
No.
or gangsta?
No, they don't just wear leather hats and look.
Leather hats?
They had the stupid Crocodile Dundee hats on, and they're
Anarchist hat.
they have
Isn't that the same as the incel hat?
they were basically incels with a hobby. So, and I'm like, you guys look epic. Oh my god, can I join?
What even is the point of anarchists? What
This
do they
picture
want?
way too
What are
big.
they planning to achieve?
They
They
just want
want
to swing their
nothing.
katanas and broadswords and just be.
Do they want to not have government? Because that just doesn't seem like a very achievable or useful goal.
See, people always mistake libertarian ideology for anarchism. It is not. It is two very
Because
separate,
that's-
different
Anarchism is actually much more reasonable.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Offensive that they two would be mixed up.
Oh, Liam, isn't the "Don't Tread on Me" thing with the snake and
That's
a
Jonah.
libertarian thing?
It is.
Yeah,
For the
I
most
saw furry porn of this snake.
Why?
weekend.
The show's canceled, guys. We're done. Ah,
I forget who sent it to me.
okay.
It was a fucking terrible image. If I find it, I'll send it to you, Jonah.
Okay. The FCC has raided this somehow pre-recorded podcast. They found out. Google was listening in from someone's Gmail, and
Oh,
it's
there's a
over.
knock at the door. We're not even getting swatted. They just care about it that much that they're just coming of their own accord.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on the BBC? What's our only source of topics for this show?
I have a riddle. Wait
You
a
have a
second.
riddle? All right. Let's hear the riddle. Oh, did you guys hear about the
Doing limericks. I posit you a riddle, young one.
You must solve my riddles 3, or there will be no gold for thee.
What the fuck are you?
The leprechaun.
Are you? I drew an I'm doing the mosaic right now, and I tried to draw an anarchist with a leather hat, but the face got stretched out, so he looks like Phineas now with the double from Phineas and Ferb. Oh. Anyway,
Oh yeah, no, the sheriff in Texas that was the first guy to wear I don't know, Islamic
Oh, the
garb on
thingy, yeah.
duty. It's like, this is a great thing, and then he gets fucking killed. I was like, alright, guys. Thanks.
What happened?
Cool. Okay, so they were making, like, progress in Texas. There's, like, the first guy to wear, like, Islamic religious items on duty. And then he just gets killed.
Because they thought he was, like, a terrorist?
No, I don't know. He got shot at some traffic stop. But, bruh. Just a bruh moment for the world.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. In
What?
England, like, some boy had to, like, a bush or
Take your
something.
time. Take
Because
your time.
the teacher, like, refused to unlock the toilets during the class.
What?
So what did he do?
He had to pee behind a bush outside.
That's
This is
epic.
what's trending on Reddit right now.
What?
Why?
Oh my god, there was something on Twitter. Someone took like a Greta Thunberg speech and made it into like Swedish death metal.
Can I
Wait,
just
who
say how
is
much
she?
I really don't like Greta Thunberg?
Wow, that is a take that I would not have expected from you at all. How uncharacteristic.
Who is she? Like, I seriously have no idea.
She's a POS. That's army
Why?
language. Fucking shit.
Prisoner of
Prisoner of
Sudan.
war. Prisoner of Sudan. She's actually been taken hostage. It's a really terrible situation. Why does the illustrious Jonah DeMarco not like Greta?
Okay, basically, here's all she did.
I'm gonna
She
have to
hopped on a
change my
boat.
opinion.
Fuck off, you
Going to-
retard.
Go on.
Okay, well, first of all, she hopped on a boat, right? She comes over here and she tells me how to live my fucking life, right?
Jonah, I think you need someone to tell you how to live your life, but not like in a Greta way, in like a disability caretaker way.
Now that's
Sorry,
ironic
that
because
was
she
weird.
actually has autism, OCD, and depression.
Wow, that's
What
So
does
not only-
depression have to do with anything?
that's a triple threat. That's a triple threat.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
this is
that's
getting
a
toxic.
that's a doozy right there.
And do you just hate her because you hate people with OCD?
No, not in the least bit.
Is
I'm
that
simply
the point
saying.
here?
I'm simply saying. She came across the sea, complained to me about how I live my life, offered no solutions. That's something you have to agree on. If you're going to complain, you have to have a plan. Like, you can't just tell me to stop being like a piece of shit. Like, why don't you come up with some policy or like try to get, Republicans and Democrats to work towards a solution? If you just come here and complain and, just say America's bad because you're not doing this, when you're not like actually, you don't have any constructive criticism, you're just then you are a
What?
I'm actually not informed enough to have an opinion here, but I'm gonna disagree with you on principle.
why here, Liam and Emily, you're logically thinking people. What have I said that is wrong?
I wasn't listening. I was drawing. Sorry.
Honestly, you could be right. You could be wrong because I actually don't know anything about Greta, other than she kind of looks like a thumb.
Jesus Christ. Mad.
She looks really angry in all of these pictures. She looks like really pissed off.
Very pouty.
Okay, this is the stupidest headline ever. Promising young woman wisely fills lip balm tube with cheddar cheese. And what have you accomplished today?
What?
What?
On Time magazine.
That sound
What?
on time?
This is not an Onion article or something.
That sounds like something that would be on the Snapchat, like the Snapchat news
Oh
page.
yeah, wait. It's on their like news feed thing.
Oh my god, it's a...
Oh, this is
Kid
so
wisely
dumb.
hides cheddar cheese. Why is this on Time News? I thought they were normal. What the fuck?
What? Why? I've lost all faith in humanity. Just
Filled it with cheese. What was it like circular cheese in the first place, or did you just jam it in there?
why?
Yeah.
Did you just jam the
Why?
fucking cheese?
That's so like why? So we can eat the chapstick or something?
Ew.
No, so I think the idea was I don't get where this comes from, because like there's those kids who eat like chapstick because they're gonna grow up to be sociopaths.
Was
and
it
then
like a cheese stick or something?
Yeah, no, and then he just like maybe he wants to be like, haha, I'm not actually eating lip balm, I'm eating cheese. And then like no one likes him because he's obnoxious. And he's like, why'd you put cheese in there? It's gonna be warm and gross. Put it in your pocket all day, go away.
Oh, and then all these people
pocket
responded and they're like,
cheese.
the future is female.
I think
What?
that was a joke. I think that's a joke.
This has to be
I'd like to hope so.
9-year-old.
Here's
Well,
another
future's in
one.
good hands.
Woman in China uses metal spring as birth control, gets pregnant with fourth child.
What?
Oh, wait, how? I want to know how.
Here, I'll send that.
Metal spring. Does it just like bounce the penis back? Wait. Yo, just what in the world was her reasoning? I was saying that as a joke, but I think that was actually what she was trying to do.
What? No, I
She
think
was-
there's some like copper stuff you can do. Like copper like neutralizes sperm
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
like IUD.
But it doesn't work for any metal you throw. What?
Well, that'll work.
Go to a scrap pile, this'll do.
Oh no.
Brilliant minds in China.
Wait, but then you're just putting your dick in a spring. That sounds intensely uncomfortable.
Wait. How do we get to this
I
conversation?
don't know. How did this show start?
Emily
Why
found it
is
on
this show-
Reddit,
Why does this show exist?
so we can
Oh my
talk about
Something
it.
interesting to talk about.
Sticking our dicks in springs.
It's
like-
Kuala Lumpur. Huh.
Yeah, that's not part of China.
Is it?
Anyways, did you guys see that like Japan Airlines or whatever is gonna have like a map of where babies are sitting on the plane?
So you can go and
You
shoot
can
them?
avoid. Whoa.
Yeah.
just-
If everyone
Jeez.
chips in, you can pay the special price of having the seat open up from underneath them and having them ejected from the plane.
I'm always afraid that's gonna happen in like airplanes.
Well, you're gonna get
What?
sucked out by the pressure.
Yeah.
No, that
Seat
Because
just
it makes this
opens up
scary
below
like
you.
physically impossible.
Just vroom.
Scary.
Yeah, that noise always freaked me out. It was just too
What
damn
noise?
loud.
Just plane noises in general.
No, when you
Scared
flush
of
the
plane
toilet on a
noises?
plane and it sounds like the
Oh,
gates of hell are
yeah.
opening up.
Do they actually eject it?
No,
Like, just
I don't
in the-
think so.
I heard
Alright.
that somewhere. That they
Maybe-
just fucking eject it.
Oh,
No, they wait
Well-
for it to store up, so it's like a proper payload, you know?
Just hope and pray.
It just hits the Empire State Building. Imagine they're like, oh, I forgot to empty, Frank, and they're like really close to the ground they're about to land. It's like the
Well.
residential neighborhood next to it.
I'm gonna actually look that up. How
don't think they
do planes dispose
I think they just
of
like
waste?
empty it like a septic tank or something after every flight.
No, that's far too reasonable.
Oh yeah, no, it's just emptied on the ground. That's
No,
boring. Boring and lame.
Why does it make that noise?
I don't know. Maybe it's something to do with the pressure, but I don't know.
Hmm.
I wonder what would happen if you like put your foot in there and flushed it and you get
Why don't
stuck.
you give us a try, Nate?
Yeah.
We're gonna buy you a plane ticket
For
to like
science.
Kansas City, and you're just gonna spend the whole flight trying to eject yourself via the toilet.
I'd
Oh.
do that. Do it for science.
There we go.
Chemistry club.
Hey, shut up.
What are you doing,
First meeting Wednesday. It's gonna be a good time. You should all show up.
Sorry, I'm
don't
booked full
don't
with
go
Model
to
UN.
Chinese club.
Chinese Club doesn't exist.
Wait, did it stop happening?
No, it's gonna start halfway through the year.
Why?
What? I don't know. I just don't feel like it.
Are you the sole proprietor of Chinese club? Is there no one else?
Kind of. I don't know. Elsa and Aiden say they're gonna do it.
Lies.
Oh no. Someone got.
Emily, I believe there was a riddle promised halfway through the show.
Oh yeah, let's hear that riddle.
I've been awaiting the riddle.
Oh wait.
Emily totally.
Just forgot.
I looked it up and then wait a second. There's really hard riddles from laughgaff.com.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, good old laughgaff.com.
Okay. Where there is light is the only place I can live. Yet if light shines on me, I die.
I give up. No, give me a minute.
Waited all that time.
Shadow.
I've heard.
Oh my gosh, you solved
Yeah,
it.
no, I
I'm
heard
genius.
this before.
Basically,
I
I'm a baby.
Your baby?
Okay,
I don't know.
Jesus
as
Christ.
a stone inside a tree, I'll help your words outlive thee. But if you push me as I stand, the more I move, the less I am.
What?
Would you like me to repeat this?
We really need to.
Excuse
We
me,
need to
are
start
you
the
high?
podcast earlier because everyone's brain is just fried.
I would like to hear the riddle one more time before I phone a friend.
Okay.
You have
As a
friends?
stone inside... Jonah, don't interrupt me. This is very important.
Oh, you
As
don't
a
mean to be
stone
mansplaining.
inside...
Excuse me, Jonah.
Stone... As a stone inside a tree, I'll help your words outlive thee. But if you push me as I stand, the more I move, the less I am.
Stone inside a tree. Could be any number of things. Peach. Mayhap an apple. Maybe an acorn. The more you move me, I have, I'm gonna phone a friend. Bring, Jonah, is
know.
that you? What do you
Yes,
think, buddy?
well, yes, it is. I think I am a sufferer of. I don't know. What's the question?
Such a-
The-
Okay, do you want to know the answer?
No, I'm gonna phone my other friend Nate.
Dude,
What
I
do
was
you think?
looking at a list of boomer names.
So let's hear the answer. Basically, is what I'm getting.
Pencil.
What? A stone
Oh.
inside it? No, it doesn't make any.
Hey, yeah, it does make sense.
I like to get stoned inside of trees. That's what I heard.
Thank you, Jonah, for the elaborate wordplay.
Epic. No, there's literally a chart here of names that haven't been used since the baby boom. We got Bob.
Meredith.
We got Greg spelled with 2 G's.
Dude, bring it back.
Carol.
Do we have a G off? As in Jeff?
I don't see one. Roger. Roger's a boomer name. So
Are
is
we
Phil.
sure about that? I met a
Yeah.
Phil.
Have you now?
Philip. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, Carol's a big one. Dewey. Dewey was popping off. Everyone in 1900, around maybe 1910, was named Dewey. And then
Oh, is that like the Dewey Decimal System?
yeah, it's spelled the same way. Good old Dewey. Apparently, Albert was a name, like Albert, but with an E.
That seems.
Sad.
People were named Albert.
Have you heard of this one? It's really weird. Nathaniel. What a dumb name.
Grover was popping off in the late 1800s. Me and my boy Grover.
That's like the guy in what's it called?
Wait,
wait.
hold on. I have a question.
Sesame Street?
First of all,
Isn't there
Yeah.
Grover in Sesame
Hold on.
Street?
Does Graham have a brother, and is he a retarded midget?
By midget by what standards? By
What?
Graham
By
standards?
Graham's standards.
Possibly. Yes.
He looks half baked as fuck.
Yeah. They need a little
Where
bit more time
are
in
you,
the
Jonah?
oven.
What are you looking at?
Mr.
Facebook.
Campbell Robinson needed a bit more time in the oven.
How old is
I don't
he?
know why I'm
Older or younger
completely-
than Graham?
There he is. He's in the chat right now.
Oh my god, he looks so small.
Okay. When you
Are
search
we
up-
looking at the picture of Grover or actual him?
when you search up Grover, the first 4 like search results are, did Grover drop the F-bomb on Sesame Street?
Yes, in a made through production. No one checked. No one watched it even once.
Here's another article. Grover is the darkest, most emo Muppet on Sesame Street. Grover's got some issues.
Educated kids about cutting halfway through the 80s. Oh my god.
Is Sesame Street still happening? Is that like still going on? Yeah,
I
that's
believe
good. That's good.
Grover is creepy.
No, he's nice. Little Muppet. Lovable.
You
Muppet.
guys ever see one of those things where they made like
That's racist.
Grover's face out of like healthy foods or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. Eat healthy. I just had 2 slices of pie and ice cream.
Of course.
Not eating healthy. I eat so much fucking food.
I forgot to keep up with the mosaic, so I'm furiously writing Boomer Time and drawing Grover.
Boomer time. I want to see. What?
Oh, God. What do we think? Do we think Trump is gonna get impeached?
Oh, I'm
Most
not
likely
keeping up.
not.
No.
I don't
Honestly, I literally do not care at this point. Cause like, why even try? He's got a year left.
Well, if he
No
can't get
one
reelected,
cares.
that's the whole thing.
And the time
Not
he
gonna
gets
get
impeached,
reelected.
it'll be like the next election, anyways.
Yeah, it's gonna take like 4 years to actually like, cause
I just don't
everything
want to get my
government
hopes
takes
up,
like
so
4
I'm not.
years. Yeah.
That-
And even if he does get impeached, it'll be like an, oh, that was cool, epic president moment, like at most. Like there's like nothing. I no longer believe anything real will change.
So I just to draw that topic, I just drew a peach. It's like
You're a peach. Oh my god! Okay, I gotta watch this video of Grover saying the F word.
I'm sure it's completely real. Have you guys ever seen Elmo's historic execution? Or was it no Barney? Sorry, I'm mixing up what figure is this.
Wasn't there some
Barney's-
like song about like Barney blowing up or something?
Was there?
Oh yeah, that was the big. That was,
Barney was actually the leader of a
There was,
little-known paramilitary group in the Caucasus. His men turned on him, though, sadly. Not sadly, a twist of fate. And there's actually rare footage of this event. I'm just gonna put it in.
Wait, when was this? Barney.
I'm surprised you guys didn't
Joshua
hear about this in the news. It's right there.
Barney meets his. Fuck off. Fuck off.
This is Liam Havens reporting for Emu News.
Yeedicus, Yodicus, get the fuck off my Bodicus.
Why?
It's like my little ruse.
Barney meets.
Great video.
What is he?
Yo.
I want to know the inner machinations of the mind of Red Hat Man here, who just caps Barney.
You can hear a cry from some of his more loyal men as he goes down during the coup. It's a very tragic
Gentlemen
moment.
and female, I think we have passed our hour here.
Do we want
Okay,
to
I'm just
call it
gonna-
at Barney getting shot in the fucking
Here, I'm going to
head?
show you the mosaic, and then we can call it a day.
Yeah,
let's
it's
see
hard
it.
to follow Barney getting shot in the fucking face.
It's hard to top
Barney
group.
gets fucking killed.
See, I'm just drawing some revolutionary garb on Barney here. Somewhat revolutionary. Okay, that's good enough.
Oh.
I'm gonna... We nearly got a full thing done. Okay, let's see. Save this as a mosaic. Mosaic. I don't know where that was saved, sadly. Here it is. Here we'll just go over the events of the podcast.
Good
pretty quick.
image.
There it is.
Fucking too many people. Woman equal bad.
That's the Joker incel reference, and there's a bit of the anarchy. Jonah's house is on fire at some point.
Who's
Next
the
we
person
had-
with the long nose?
Where that was the I was trying to draw an incel, just a general one, or an anarchist. Kind of messed up. So he looks like Phineas.
Looks
My
like
house
Phineas.
is on fire.
Jonah Greta Thunberg.
I drew the Swedish flag to indicate. And
Jonah,
there's-
shut up.
That's basically what that was. And then there's the Bobies getting dropped out of the plane. Riddle time. Boomer. I got kind of lazy towards the end.
Boomer
Of the
name.
Boomer.
The second
Grover.
O looks like an E.
The boomer thing. Grover again gave up on the eyes and mouths. He's just a haunting blueberry with his nose.
It looks like the Dr. Seuss thing.
With a what?
Where like the world. What's
Oh
like
yeah.
where the world lives.
Oh no, the Who thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Danny
What's with
DeVito.
And
Okay,
there's
how
the-
come that guy has a finger for a head?
That's
Where?
Barney.
That's revolutionary leader Barney.
Show
prime.
my-
Gonna
It looks like
fucking
he has a
AK.
way. No, not him. Go up.
Oh,
to
the
guy who's-
anarchist.
But
Talking
no,
about
Left of the,
anarchist. or
left
you-
of the anarchist. The
Oh,
one
Where?
that's left of Riddle Time.
That's
What
a
do you mean?
plane.
Oh
No.
my! It looks like. It doesn't.
It looks
look
like
like
a
a plane.
finger.
Oh,
It looks
That's
like
what
a
I
finger.
thought it was.
excuse me. I put also. I don't think anyone's. There's the Muslim cop being shot. That's the most tasteful way I could put that.
Yeah, what is that? It's got the fucking star.
A Texas man capping a. I don't know what Muslim or religious garb he was wearing, so I just
It was just
drew
a
the.
turban.
I just drew the whatever the star and moon on a turban. He's got a little police badge.
All right, I think this is where we cut.
Alright,
I think
thank
this is
you.
time to call it. Thank you
Yeah,
for listening.
thank you very much for listening. This has been the Emu Wars podcast. We'll see you
We're
next
so
time.
sorry.